Hey friends, welcome to today's video. So this one, in my opinion, is going to be highly motivating. I have a ton happening in this video. We're going to be replanting my planters here. We're going to be doing a little bit of laundry, cleaning my bedroom, cleaning up my kitchen, and unpacking from a trip we recently returned from. I'm also going to throw in a couple little tips and tricks along the way throughout this video to maybe help you guys streamline your cleaning routines or just make your lives a little bit easier. If you guys have a lot of work to get done in your homes and things you've been putting off, put this video on, play it in the background, and I'm sure it's going to bring you some motivation to just get it done. I wanted to replant my planters, and like I said, I did this right after Christmas, I believe, but I found these giant mature snake plants at my local grocery store, and I decided to buy them and replant them. I wanted to define the space a little bit more, use it more as like a partition wall, I guess, and I really was able to achieve that. They are intense, but I have been having a lot of problems with these planters. The drainage is just not all that great. So I had experienced some root rot in these previous snake plants. I don't overwater it though. It's super weird. It just doesn't have a lot of drainage. I've got pebble rock, perlite, and I only water maybe once every couple of weeks. But either way, these aren't going to be here anyway. After once we start breaking ground on our kitchen, these are going to go, but I am going to try to keep them intact and see if somebody wants to purchase it in their own homes. But either way, I'm going to finish planting and then we'll get on with the rest of it.
I don't need that type of drama and trying to be tough all the daytime. You try to make yourself feel better by taking me down. Once I fell, but now I'm strong. I'm ready for the rematch. Shoot me down, don't you know I get up? Yeah, baby, I will fight. No, there ain't nothing stopping me. I'm bulletproof, I won't fall. I'm bulletproof, go on and shoot me down. I will always get up again. You're looking at me so cold. Get over yourself, are you for real? Why are you looking at me so cold? One's love is now we're enemies. You try to make yourself feel better by taking me down. Once I fell, but now
I ended up repotting a lot of the snake plants that didn't have root rot and that were going to make it, and potted those for John to take to work. So now it's time to clean up my mess, sweep up all of the soil, and then go in with my Dyad Pro to clean up the rest of the dirty work.
Lights flash in the dark. I know you're coming back, aiming at my heart. And these things never come from me easily, no. But now I think I'm ready. I think I'm ready, ready. Emotions repeating, though it's been so long. I know what you're thinking.
I know I spoke to you all about the Roborock Dyad Pro in a video previously, and I'm still using it. I've been using this thing daily since Christmas. I love it so much, and I wanted to share it with you again now that I've been using it for a little while. The Dyad Pro tackles all of my messes wet and dry. It's extremely easy to use. The Dyad Pro uses one full-length roller and dual rear rollers that rotate in opposite directions with super strong suction to effectively pick up both wet and dry messes. The Dyad Pro cleans thoroughly along wall edges as well as corners. And with the DirtTech Smart Sensor, the Dyad Pro adapts its cleaning power and water flow accordingly for the best cleaning results. I truly enjoy the convenience of its automatic cleaning solution dispensing, which eliminates the need for me to add cleaning solution manually every time I want to clean. Each refill supports up to 20 cleaning runs. I also love the app integration. You can now get voice alerts, status info, useful tips, and connect to Roborock to make configurations, run updates, and more. With a long-lasting battery, you can use Dyad Pro for up to 40 minutes or 3,000 square feet in a single charge. Now that I've been using the Dyad Pro for over 2 months, I am still absolutely in love with it. I've just learned to use it a little bit differently now. So this machine is self-cleaning, which is amazing for like daily cleans and things like that. But I do find that I have to give it a deep clean at least twice a week. And that's because I'm using this every single day, multiple times a day. I mean, look how beautiful my floors look. So the way I clean it is I take the rollers off of the unit, which is super easy to do. They just twist and pop right off. And then I take them over to the sink, use a little bit of dish soap and some bleach. I scrub it really well wearing dish gloves, and then I make sure I rinse thoroughly because I obviously don't want dish soap or bleach inside of the system or the unit. I obviously don't want dish soap or bleach inside of the vacuum itself, but these rollers do require a deep clean because anything that's rolling over food or milk, different liquids, things like that, they do tend to stink over time. And I was noticing that, and I thought, am I using it too much? Am I rolling over things I shouldn't? But you really should be able to use the Dyad Pro to clean up any and all messes. I just find that I personally need to give it a really good deep clean so it doesn't sit and kind of smell in the corner. And ever since doing that, making sure that I'm using the brush that came with it, cleaning out the bottom of the base, and really deep cleaning my rollers, I don't have any issues with smell anymore. And to get my floors clean the way they are regularly and always looking super fresh, cleaning it a couple times a week is nothing for me. It's also very easy to empty the dirty tank. You just take this little piece off the top. It has a sifter, so then you can just dump your dirty water and all of the debris and dirt gets caught in the sifter. You pop that in the trash, rinse everything out, and then put it back together and you're good to go. The Roborock Dyad Pro is still by far my favorite cleaning tool that I've ever owned. I would highly recommend it, and if you guys want to learn more, go ahead and follow the link in my description box for more information and a discount code.
Hey, where have you been? I've been looking for you now and then. Someone just like you, who can make me feel the way you do. 'Cause if I'm the ocean, you're the rain. We only need each other, baby, you know we're the same. Let's run away. All I need is you, now and always. You and me. We don't need no one else than each other. You and me. We could run away. You and me together, baby, we don't gotta stay.
So in case I didn't mention it or it wasn't obvious, my first tip would be get yourself a cleaning tool or machine that is multi-purpose. For me, it's the Dyad Pro. I love the fact that it cleans wet and dry messes. The same way I love my carpet cleaner that also can clean my upholstery with different attachments. Having tools that can do more than one thing is just a game changer and a time saver. my other tip would be, no matter how busy you are, if you are doing a load of laundry, you're tossing something in and you've got a pile like I have here, try to fold at least one load each time you're around the laundry room. I did not have time to do this, but I saw it and thought, if I don't make the time, it's going to get out of control, which it already was. But that's my second tip. It's very easy, but just fold a load of laundry when you're putting one in the dryer or in the washing machine. And eventually that mountain of laundry will go down and you won't have to stress about it so much.
Anyone can be. You and me. We don't need no one else than each other. You and me. We could run away. You and me together, baby, we don't gotta stay. We don't have to stay. Let's lose our minds. We could go crazy and leave it all behind. It could be glorious, glorious. Glorious, glorious. It could be glorious, glorious. Glorious, glorious. Cause if I'm the ocean, you're the rain. We only need each other, baby, you know we're the same. It could be glorious, glorious. Glorious, glorious. It could be glorious, glorious. Glorious, glorious.
I spend most of my time viewing what I want from the outside. I comb it over like it's the scene of a crime. The only guilty I find staring back.
So we left for our little mountain vacation. We were gone for a week. I had worked on the bed before we left and then never finished, which is why I'm all of a sudden in a different outfit. When I got home, I came back and freshened everything up and finished cleaning our bedroom before I unpacked my suitcase, which is what I'm going to do.
For someone else to say I can live my the only comfort I've found is blending in with another crowd. When things go wrong, we'll pass the blame around. 'Cause I can't lie awake for someone else to say
Every night I'm going on the grid, texting back, I want you, hit you up, I'm on the other side, I miss you, miss you. Take you off, I came in way too strong, cannot keep it low key. Got me drugged, your pheromones hit the roof, bottle your taste. It's really a bad reception out there, where you heading? Why ain't gravity pulling you in closer to me? I've lost you, but I need you, and you're off my radar now. I've lost you, telling you that I need you, but you're off my radar now. Found myself in between the lines, underneath your bed sheets. It started fun, but now I'm in too deep into this.
I don't know about you guys, but when we would go on trips, I used to come home and line all the suitcases up, and they would just kind of sit for a couple of weeks before fully being unpacked and put away. But my number 3 tip would be, when you're going on a trip, if you're at like a VRBO or Airbnb or wherever it may be, and a washer and dryer is available to you, try to get everything washed, dried, and folded before putting in your suitcases before traveling home. I do that every time we go out of town now. I make sure every single clothing item is washed, dried, and folded. That way, when I get home, all I have to do is open up our suitcases and put everything back in the drawers. I don't have to lug it down to the laundry room and then have more work for myself. It's just something I do while we are on our trip, which is great. If it's available, it's awesome. If not, it's not the end of the world, but I try to do it every time, and it has made my life so much easier. So I can't recommend that tip enough.
It's really a bad reception out there, where you heading? Why ain't gravity pulling you in closer to me? Yeah, I lost you, but I need you, and you're off my radar now. I've lost you, yeah, I lost you, telling you that I need you, but you're off my radar now. I've lost you, I've lost you, I keep on looking for you. Maybe I shouldn't call you or leave a message at all. So I'll try to be patient, 'cause nothing's written on the wall. Yeah, it's too soon to mention how I've begun to feel that I want your attention. This time it is for real. Oh baby, love me like you did last night. I wanna hold you till the morning comes. Oh baby, love me like you did, love me like you did. Oh baby, kiss me till I see the light, like you did last night, like you did last night. Could it be that I'm lucky to have found someone who is just as crazy as me? Or is it just in my mind? Yeah, it's too soon to mention how I've begun to feel that I want your attention. This time it is for real. Oh baby, love me like you did last night.
I ended up leaving quite a bit of our winter gear up here by the front door because we had it was literally snowing like crazy outside while I was filming this, so I knew we were going to need it. And then John also had like this dirty towel by the front door because of the bins that we have sitting on the front porch that have other things from our trip that we still need to unload. So because they were covered in snow and mud because they were on the back of our car, we have like this rack that we can strap bins to and travel with. It was just disgusting from traveling in a snowstorm. So we had those sitting on the towel, and I'm going to leave that up there so when I get to it tomorrow, it won't get my floors all dirty. But while I was doing all this work, John had all of the kids in the hot tub, and then they came running in down the hallway to go take their bath to rinse off the chlorine. So I took my Dyad Pro and put it on dry mode to dry up all of the water that they tracked through the house, which was great. And now it's time to move on to the kitchen and put away all of like the medications, the daily things that we brought for our trip, put those back in the medicine cabinet, then clean up after dinner and get the dishes done. It felt so good to accomplish all of that and get it out of the way. That way I wouldn't have to wake up to it. It was just done and I could rest easy.
Waiting for something better. Wait a second. I wanna stay up late with my heart in your head. Maybe stare too much cause you don't understand. You got me gone. You don't understand. You got me gone. But sometimes I might be a bit selfish when you're way too humble. Might be overzealous, getting you in trouble. Cause I'm a little bit unsteady, even a little bit mad. Might be a disaster, or just the best you've ever had. Or just the best you've ever had. Cause I'm a little bit unsteady, even a little bit mad. Might be a disaster. You, I feel different, like I'm brand new, less ignoring. Still it feels just like I'm waiting for something better. Wait a second, I wanna stay up late with my heart in your hand. Maybe stare too much cause you don't understand. You got me gone. Sometimes I might be a bit selfish when you're way too humble. Might be overzealous, getting you in trouble. Cause I'm a little bit unsteady, even a little bit mad. Might be a disaster, or just the best you've ever had. 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 Cause I'm a little bit unsteady, even a little bit mad. Might be a disaster, or just the best you've ever had.
All right, and my last tip is, if you don't already own it, get yourself the pink stuff. I love this for getting all of the stains, scratches, and scuffs out of my pots and pans. The stains that your dish soap just isn't getting. You use the pink stuff, and I use a Scrub Daddy, and it gets everything off and makes your pots and pans look brand new. I'm going to show you a few things like I just showed you on the bottom of this pot here. It comes out squeaky clean and looking brand new. And then on my my caraway set, which I still am absolutely obsessed with. I love it. Non-stick, still to this day, just as good as they were when I got them. I have a white set, so you guys will see it gets a lot of like gray and black kind of scratches on it, and then the bottoms of them get just stained from the heat. I use the pink stuff on it, and they are good as new. They're perfect, and I love it. I haven't really used the pink stuff on anything else, but from my understanding, you can use it on everything. The only other thing I have used it on is my stovetop, which works really well also. So I'm going to show you guys the magic, and yeah, get yourself the pink stuff. John had just gotten back from the grocery store to get a few things we needed for the next day. He was going to make the girls lunches, and I was going to go sit on the couch and start editing this video. So this is where we're going to end it. I hope this video brought you guys a ton of motivation to tackle whatever mess you might have waiting for you. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for always supporting me and my channel, and I will see you in next week's video.